Hello there, and welcome back. So today I'm gonna be sharing my thoughts on this cute little game I found on PlayStation Vita and also available on PlayStation 4. And it's called Midnight Deluxe. It's a short little game. It's a sort of platform puzzle game with like cute 2D graphics with some lighting going on. So it's pretty nice to look at. It has this style similar to Limbo, for example, uses black and shadows to define the shape of the walls, of the ground, and the levels. And then in the background, you have this midnight landscape with trees, houses, and the moon in the background, which is pretty cute. And the main protagonist is called Midnight, and he's a tiny little square, a white square with like some cute little eyes and mouth. He almost seems to be smiling most of the time, so that's pretty cute. And it's basically a game that controls more or less like Angry Birds. So you use X to initiate the launch, and then you hold back the stick to like aim the trajectory of Midnight, and you help him like jump through different obstacles, avoiding traps, lasers, chainsaws, and saw blades, I mean, and other kind of obstacles. And the main goal of the game is to go from the starting point of the level up to the gate, or it's like a shining square where Midnight should land. And when you land there, the level is over. And depending on how much time or how many moves you do to get there, you get a star. So you get one, two, or three stars depending on your the number of movements you used. So yeah, it's pretty fun. It's very quick to restart. Like every time you fail or you just get stuck or you feel like you can do better, you can just press triangle and restart the level. So it's very dynamic, especially on the handheld. It's very easy to play because it's very minimalistic, the menus and stuff. So yeah, it has 70 levels, and it also has a platinum both on PS Vita and PlayStation 4. And I got the platinum in like 30 minutes. So I think for the platinum you have to complete around 40 or 40 something levels, and then you have to complete like miscellaneous trophies like die to a laser, die to a saw, um, get a 3 star, I think. There's also another trophy for like touching the one of the fuzzy creatures. There's like these round fuzzy creatures with like glowing eyes that they're called the Midnight's friends in the in the trophy name. So there's like a few trophies like that, but nothing crazy. It's pretty easy to get. So yeah, about 30 minutes to get the platinum, and then if you keep playing, it took me about like 1.5 hours, almost 2 hours, to finish like all the levels. And mind you, I finished all the levels like to the best of my ability. I didn't focus on getting 3 stars, on except for some levels that I thought I could do better. I was like, okay, let's retry this a couple of times. But I didn't really bother to get 3 stars on every level because it's pretty hard. So yeah, if you go for a 100% completion to get like all the 3 stars, it's gonna take definitely longer than 2 hours. But for just a casual like chill playthrough, you're looking towards like a couple of hours, I guess, depending on how fast and good you are at these type of games. I personally like the mobile games similar to Angry Birds with the physics-based like throw mechanic. In this case, you don't have to hit anything. The whole point is to avoid obstacles. But yeah, it's pretty fun. I had fun with this game, and I noticed is the second entry in a couple of games with this character. So I'm gonna check the other ones too, because I've seen there's two of them, which is this one, Midnight Deluxe, and the other is called Birthday of Midnight, I think. And these are the same kind of game. And then the first game with this character was also on the Vita. It's called 36 Fragments of Midnight, and I think that one is more of a like classic platformer where you jump and move around. So I'm definitely gonna check them out and make a video about them. Obviously, I'm also gonna upload the trophies video, as I've done for a couple of other games, especially these like quicker ones. And I've set up my PlayStation 5 to record like like 30 seconds of gameplay whenever I get a trophy for all levels. That way maybe I can make like short videos with all the trophies of the games I'll platinum in the future. Obviously the ones I already have, I can't do that because I already have the platinum. And yeah, but I think it's fun for some of these games. And yeah, I found it pretty cute. The levels are quite challenging, but nothing crazy. Like, I guess you could get frustrated at some levels, but nothing over the top to be like, oh my god, and spend like 30 minutes on a level. You know, I mean, who knows? Maybe I was just lucky, but I don't know. The pathing in the levels are pretty straightforward, and the physics are quite good. So there's nothing crazy. The only thing that's kind of like a downside is when you move the stick, sometimes a bit finicky, so you might end up moving the character just a little bit, like a very weak throw, so you have to use it again, and that uses a number of throws that maybe is gonna stop you from getting 3 stars, but you can just restart and do it again. Obviously on the Vita you can use the touch screen, and I gotta say it's much better to use the touchscreen to throw, because you can just use your finger to aim with it, just like Angry Birds. So it's much better, even though sometimes I feel like some precise shots in the PlayStation 4 version, it's easier to do with the stick, in the way that you can adjust the stick like movement more exactly. So when you use your finger to aim, obviously you're not gonna touch the screen the same way every time unless you're some kind of surgeon, right? Like you have stability in your arms like crazy. With the stick you can kind of know the position of the stick and keep doing the same thing over and over again. But overall the commodity of playing with the touchscreen is much better on the Vita. So and also the sticks of the Vita are much less how do you say, like, I don't know, advanced, or less area to move them, right? So they're smaller, they're harder to be precise with, right? So that's the main difference, but still, it's a cute game. It's pretty fast, and I know it's another one of these fast platinums, but there's definitely enough game here for it to be worth the platinum. It's just, as most of these games, especially games published by Ratalaika, they always put the platinum kind of like in the middle of the game, so you have to finish half of the game to get the platinum. I personally would just put it like at the last level, so finish all the levels and that's your platinum, right? But it's not that bad, it's fine. At least it's not one of those 2-minute platinums where you just click a button, right? It's a full game, it's cute, and gotta say, when you see that little fellow just smiling back at you, the little square, he's pretty cute. It's awesome. I'll make sure to play the other games in this series, and I'll have some videos on them too. And that's about it. If you played this game, let me know down in the comments. And if you have suggestions or anything, also just let me know in the comments and I'll check them out. But that's gonna be about it for the video, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch you guys in my next one. See ya!